going on? What's happening there, everybody? Welcome back to Rob's Garage. Today's a little bit different. We're not in the garage. We're not working on anything. I'm just gonna take the Mustang out, and I'm gonna make a few test hits. Now, when I say test hits, typically, you know, you get drag radials or slicks, and you put down either some traction compound like Skinnies or the, what is that, Blue Devil or whatever, and you know, etc, etc, etc. Or you can make your own. All you need some acetone, some PK, anything that breaks down the soft compound of the tire and gives you some, you know, when you do a burnout, gets it hot, lays down a nice patch of rubber, so you got rubber and rubber, so you can make a hit. As you know, I'm on the stock 10 holes, and we got some BFG radials that are probably older than I am. So, and plus this car is built to go stoplight to stoplight. Right? I'm not a fan of road racing at all, like in the slightest little bit. On the highway, maybe like how they do Texas 2K. I could probably get down with that, but I'm not getting somebody on the interstate. Plus this car is, you know, it's got 373s. Top of fourth gear is only like 120 miles an hour. So all we're doing right now is we're just driving down. We'll find a nice little somewhat flat spot, make sure there's no cops this way, and we're going to turn around, pull up the TRC app, that Racing Channels app, and we'll see if she runs in an 8. So last time I had it at the track, it went 902, but it went 79 miles an hour. So if it had a decent set of drag radials or something, that'd be like an 850-ish. Convert that over to a quarter mile is like low mid 12s. So just stick with me, and we'll find a nice little spot. All right, guys. I don't know if you can hear that squealing. It sounds like a damn blower. I promise I have not put a blower on this car. That might be an issue. It's not the belt. It's coming from the back side of the motor. So yeah, not quite sure what the hell that is, but we'll find out here. So I would be with somewhere where I'm roaming. So hey, whatever. We're just gonna send it. If something happens, I'll call the wife. She'll come get me in the truck, and then I'll go home and get the trailer and come back and get it. But we're just gonna send it. So once this car goes, we'll go out, we'll see what she does with the fake supercharger. About a guess, 8th mile. That was probably an 8th mile that I just had, because I get about halfway through 4th at an 8th mile. That actually, it hooked up better here on this street than, I mean, I wasn't at a dead stop. I was probably going about 4 or 5 miles an hour, but still, she hooked up pretty well. Spun a little bit through first, spun a little bit through second. That's better than she did at the racetrack. But remember, I had those I had that chrome 18s on it. It looked real good. But I don't know, now the fake blower sound is gone, so I don't know what that's all about. I mean, it could be something. Alright, once we get back up here on flat ground, we'll pull over, we'll hit it again. Alright guys, so here we are. We're on the side of the road, waiting for traffic to clear up. I don't condone this. Never, ever, 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 ever race out here in traffic. I'm waiting for a break in traffic, and then I'll get on it. All right, so we got our TRC app set up. All right, I'm at a complete stop. Now, I'm over here on the dirt, so it's gonna be fun. Sitting here waiting on traffic. So I got to set up for an 8th mile. So I'm gonna have to slip the clutch. So 60 foot time. It's gonna be probably a good second off. Here, I'll leave the window down so you can hear. You ready? It said we had a 344 60 foot, which we know that that's not the case, but went through at 70 miles an hour, but we had to let off because we was coming up on this Jeep. So I don't know, we'll try to get some better. The magical supercharger is now back, so I'm gonna go home and see what's up with that. But all right guys, that's gonna do it for me. Sorry we couldn't do much more, but hey, we're out here beating up on this Mustang. I'm pretty sure it's the T5 that's whining, that has the magical supercharger. So I'm gonna go mess with that. Hopefully it doesn't start raining on me. But catch you guys in the next upload. Peace. All right guys, so here we are going over the log. So it says I ran a 11:30 at 70 miles an hour in an 8th mile. All right, so TRC is the only app that I found that's actually pretty decent. The 60 foot 344, yeah, we know we was on the dirt and we had to like move it out a little bit. So if you're doing this and what you're really looking at, all right, so here it says that the 330 feet, we ran an 8.08 at 64 miles an hour. So, and like I said, I had to get out of it, so there's no way in 330 feet you're only picking up 7 miles an hour. What happens, right? So as soon as this picks up a GPS signal and you move, that's when the time and all that starts. So it's probably about 79 miles an hour is probably about where I'd call it. It'd probably pick up another 13, 14, 15, 16 miles an hour, somewhere around there. In the last 330 feet, if that's all it picks up, then we have issues. So with a decent set of drag radios on it, and I actually launched the car, I feel we're in the 850 range, probably 840s, I don't know, somewhere around there. So we gotta go put some drag radios on it, and like I said, we move in June, so we're gonna have a lot more access to the racetrack. Density altitude here was 72,000. Temperature was 56. Elevation 5,900. Not 72,000, 7,200. And 25% humidity. So, like I said, we'll get down there. We'll see what she actually runs. But I just want to make an explanation. If you use this app, you're going to be like, what? You got to keep in mind that obviously you're not going to hook that well on the street. To only go 60 feet, 3.44 seconds, that's slower than you go. That's slower than a Prius type stuff. So a decent 60 foot for this car would probably be about a 185, maybe a 180, and then about 64 miles an hour in the 330, and then about 79 to 82 miles an hour in the 8th. And it should run mid 8s. So that gives you an explanation of how this all works. And also you got to think about the higher you are in elevation, the DA is going to be higher. So when that happens, you got less oxygen per cubic whatever, less oxygen in the air, so the car is not going to run as hard.
The lower the DA, the better a car is going to run. If y'all remember, the Demon went like 964 or whatever. Well, it was at negative like 300 DA, right? Nobody's been able to duplicate that because they did that on the perfect night with Leah Pritchett driving, who is, you know, 110 pounds. So keep all that into mind whenever we're talking about drag racing. And I'm starting to think that these 373s are not actually 373s, they're actually 410s. But let me know down in the comments if you want me to show you an easy way to determine your gear ratio, and then we'll show you on this car. But like I said, that's it for me. I appreciate you guys watching. If you like the content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll be back next weekend for your next upload. Peace.